All right, so they give us two fractions that they want us to multiply together and simplify them down into an answer that looks like the answer below with the boxes. The key on this, normally you would just kind of want to multiply the top with the top and the bottom with the bottom when you're doing one of these. But you also, the first move really that you have to look for is, can you factor anything on the top or anything on the bottom? And the answer is really, you'll always be able to factor this top piece here. This is a very common factoring scenario that they like to bring up all the time. It's called the difference of two squares. And so here, how this factors out when you've got x squared, and 16 is really the same as 4 squared, which is why we call it the difference of two squareds. You'll bring these together, and that top piece there, x squared minus 16, will factor into x plus 4 and x minus 4. So anytime we have the difference of two squares set up, it's always x plus whatever the square root of that number is times x minus the square root of that number. And then on the bottom, again, we can bring this all together as one fraction right now because we're just multiplying fractions, and multiplying fractions doesn't require us to have a common denominator. Now that we've factored, we can see clearly that we have an x minus 4 on top and we have an x minus 4 on bottom. So in this situation, we can go ahead and cancel those out, and we're going to be left with a negative 9 times x plus 4 over 11x. And so the last move we want to do here is just take that negative 9 and distribute it back into both of those pieces. So we're going to be looking at negative 9x, and then negative 9 times 4 is going to give us negative 36 all over 11x. So you'd put negative 9 in the first box, negative 36 in the second box, and then 11x in that third box.